Hey guys, it's James bringing you another career mode roundup with Wigan Athletic. We're in the Premier League now, and we start here today with a game against Stoke City at the Britannia Stadium. And this is obviously a very big game, you know. We're coming 10th, 9 points, and Stoke are just a bit ahead of us, coming 6th with 11 points. So not a big difference, still early days in the season, but I just thought it was cool that, you know, we spent a whole season playing the Championship, playing with the generic FIFA stadiums, and then all of a sudden when we're in the Premier League, we get to play in these awesome as, you know, FIFA built stadiums that they've made for us in this game. So, you know, stadiums like the Britannia Stadium and every other stadium in the Premier League. I thought it would be quite cool to do that. You know, we know the atmosphere that some of these stadiums have. And now let's look at the team lineup. So, a couple of players that I really like in this team. Stephen Nzonzi. I remember what he did for Blackburn, and just a really cheap player he was back then. Also Ryan Shotton, who I was going to buy, but I decided not to. We've got other good players like Jonathan Fort. You can see there in the right back position. He's from Barbados. He's like the next Emerson Boyce, you know, because he's the same country, whatever. And it's a pretty good lineup today. Simon Makinok, the big 6'7" striker, and Peter Crouch. He's a tall striker as well. He can barely fit under that shelter. All right, so let's begin. Big game against Stoke City, playing away obviously, and Stoke will get a good chance, but we managed to get a good tackle in. Simon Makinok on the counter attack. Pass it forward to Alonso. Oscar Gobern's going to go for a through ball. And now, yeah, we gave away that ball then. But I just thought that was a cool play because that was straight off from the kickoff. Jermaine Jones is going to tackle and he's going to get booked. I just thought that was quite funny because I called him, you know, Mark Van Bommel. And he just got carded straight away. Same with Oscar Goburn. But we get across in now. What can we do with this? Daniel Johnson, half volley and another volley just off the other side of the post. So that's fine. Jonathan Fort, he looks like a captain, doesn't he? The way he's, marshalling everyone around. But we didn't get a lot of chances, so from this free kick, you know, I didn't expect to score it like that. A long-driven free kick, and I'm going to show you a couple of replays, and I just think it was cool, because that was the 49th minute. And sometimes you don't play well in the season, sometimes teams don't play well as well as you would like, but it's just cool to get, you know, a couple of points or a goal like that, you know, just from grinding it out. You know, you can defend well, but then sometimes you need a goal from a corner or a set piece, and that was cool in that case. Makinok almost gets a good goal, but Palacios is going to come off. You know, we had to change a couple of players. It's all good. Tavernier has been a really good player for me. You know, I was going to sell him before, but you just look behind him, you can see Niall Ranger and Daniel Johnson. They look like brothers, don't they? Little brother and big brother. See Ben Watson beside him, but they get a good shot in the 87th minute. Didn't matter, we won that game 1-0. Very good game, you know, as I said, you know, we weren't playing the best, defending well, and we get a good lucky break with a free kick, so that was all good. Now we have the next game against Norwich City, so Jonathan Fort will get another game, and now that we're into the game, we start here with a throw-in. Niall Ranger will pass it off to Batau, who's going to switch sides to Fort, who's playing in the opposite position this time. He's going to cut forward and take a shot, and that shot wasn't that far off, was it? But Loa, he shouldn't miss these, should he? It doesn't matter. Goburn to Berahino's. He's found a bit of space, and he's not going to make that mistake. He's a striker, and he will score in the 20th minute. So that's another really good goal from us. You know, the free kick, and then this one. You know, I was very happy when I played in this game. And look at these three guys here: Ranger, Berahino, and Jones. You know, I'm pretty happy that I can have three of these players in the team. You know, they're pretty cool players. Now Ranger's found a bit of space, and obviously he's going to go for a shot. Saved, and that is a cool goal, isn't it, from Jermaine Jones, who I just talked about before. It looked like a really cool relegation goal, and even though we're not down the bottom of the table or the league, it just suited our type of style, didn't it? We just fought for everything, fought for every chance, and we got a good goal, got a good chance, and that looked like a bit of a scrappy goal, didn't it? But now, McManaman, this is all I do. I just chop inside, and then I'm going to take a shot, and that looks like a lovely goal, doesn't it? So I think that means 3 points for us. Yep. You'll see the replay there. A bit of curve, and we won that goal. We won that game 3-0, and we got the 3 points. So Sunderland, the Stadium of Light. Cool stadium again. It looks awesome, doesn't it? Look at my team. They look really big, don't they? Really tall. The only difference is, in this game, I'm going to play Jonathan Fort in at centre-back. You know, he deserves another chance, doesn't he? He's been playing well. Palacios to Alonso to Simon Makinok. What is he going to do? Flick back. Come on, mate. Alonso, flick it back. Yes. Now, we gave that ball away, but I just thought that was a pretty cool play, just working around that part of the field, and they almost managed to score, you know, but they didn't. So we have another free kick. The power man, Fokaball, take a shot, and that was just off the inside of the post, wasn't it? You'll see it again. Yeah, that was just off. But good defending from Sunderland. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to change the team around a bit. You can see that diamond that we're playing, but I'm going to screenshot it now, well, soon, and you're going to see the final team that I'm going to put out for this next half. So, Alassani, the 62 overall player, would come on in the left wing. Also, Tavernier in like the right back position. He'd be playing in like a wing back position there. I thought that was quite cool. And then they get a good goal. So obviously that change, or the changes, didn't really help us, and we lost that game 1-0. But now onto the Watford game. So we're playing at home. It's good to be back home. What do we know about Watford? We were challenging with them all throughout last season. They were title contenders with us. We came out on top. But I mean, we had a couple of really good top of the table clashes against them. But you'll see the team again. Alassani will get another game. Ranger, Bakuna, playing in the midfield. He's a right back. But you're going to see Batal cut inside. He's going to take a shot. And that was just off. He's a right back, remember? That was a good shot, wasn't it? Jermaine Jones, we've seen this play before. He's going to go for a cross, an early cross, and then no one was on the end of that, but it's just that play's worked for us in the past, hasn't it? Powell, you think he'd go for a cross, but no, he's going to cut inside, pass it off to Ranger. Ranger will cut forward a bit, and then he made the keeper shit himself. Just saw the way that he shot that ball, he kicked the ball, and you look at the replay, you think maybe the goalkeeper could have done a bit better, but we all know that goalkeepers and defenders are a bit crap in this game. We know that. But that was a pretty ferocious shot, wasn't it, nonetheless? Loa, he's going to cut inside and he's going to take another shot. And I think that wraps up 3 points for us. 2-0 victory at home against Watford. And that's really the first half. We've still got a half to play. Well, I'm saying we're going to win. Is there anything else after that? Nope. So we won that game 2-0. And now a sim game against Southampton. So we drew that game 1-1. A goal from Daniel Johnson. And Makey gets a bit of a niggle there. But, we're doing well so far. Drew one, lost one, and won a couple of really good games. But we all know this stadium, or what club owns the stadium. And you'll see James Perch, he's going to get a game against his old club. I thought that would be quite cool to do that. But you'll also notice Leon Barnett will get a game. Espinoza, getting more games. And Newcastle have a good chance here. Tiote on the ball, he's got a bit of space. Was going to do a cross. And then a bit of a scrappy goal there from Newcastle. Naismith, who plays for Everton in real life. Don't know what that move was about. You just think about it in real life. It just wouldn't happen, would it? He's been playing well. And Anita to Naismith and another goal. So it's the Naismith show. And it's not looking too good at the moment, is it? So you're going to see James Tavernier, the long shot king. And, it's pretty hard when you're playing away to get a victory or get a goal when you're 2-0 down. Especially, in this crowd, it's quite intimidating, isn't it? And you're going to see Alfred Duncan on the end of this corner take a really good volley, and he's going to score. So I think that's the goal of the season so far. We're early on in the season, but I just wanted to end this Wigan roundup by showing you that goal, give you a couple more replays. And even though we lost this game 2-1, I'll tell you now, we lost this game 2-1. There are a lot of positives we can take out of this episode. We've played like 5 or 6 games, and all in 8 minutes, and we've done pretty well in most of them, haven't we? So yeah, that is the end of this roundup. If there are any highlights you want to go back and check over, because it has been pretty quick, hasn't it? You can do that. You can check out any highlights you want, any of the goals, like the free kick, the Berahino goal. You can check out all of those. But as I said, this is the end of the roundup. If you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, share, subscribe, comment, and I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.